Hi students, welcome to computer class. This year I am going to teach you computer. My name is Tessa. So we have learned about the different parts of computers. Last year you have learned about what are the different parts of a computer. So let us have a look. First of all, computer is a smart machine. Computer is a smart machine and it has also many parts. So you can see a computer here, and the parts that you have learned is monitor, keyboard, CPU, mouse, etc. And there are some other parts, or there are some other things that a computer have. First, in this chapter we are going to discuss about what is a hardware and also what is a software. So first we are going to learn about hardware. Hardware is a part of a computer that we can touch and feel. So hardware are parts of computer that we can touch. Here some examples of hardwares are keyboard, monitor, printer, CPU. So these are the hardware. Hardware means we can touch and feel. And these are the examples. First let us have a look on each of them. First one is a monitor. Monitor looks like a TV because it has a screen. It displays the work done on the computer. We can read text, see movies and pictures on the screen. So first hardware that we are going to learn in this chapter is a monitor. Monitor looks like a TV because it has a screen, and whatever we have to see will be displayed on the screen. We can read the text and also we can see the movies and pictures on the screen. And there are two types of monitors, that is CRT monitor, that means cathode ray tube, and TFT monitors, which is known as thin film transistor monitors. So these are the two types of monitor. Monitor is a hardware. It looks like a TV because it has a screen. So, and one more thing is that we can read text, see movies and pictures on that screen. Next one is CPU. CPU means Central Processing Unit. CPU is known as Central Processing Unit. All the processing of data happens inside CPU. CPU is also known as the processor. All the parts of the computers are connected to the CPU. It controls the other parts of a computer. It is also called the brain of the computer. So next hardware is CPU. CPU means Central Processing Unit. Central Processing Unit means it controls all the processing of the data that happens inside the computer. It is also known as processor and is also called as brain of the computer. So CPU is known as the brain of computer and it controls all other parts of a computer. CPU is a box and it consists of the parts where the computer data is stored. So the CPU box consists of the parts where data are stored and buttons for switching the computers on and off. You can see the buttons here for switching the computer on and off. So CPU consists of some parts which can store data, and also it has switches to switch on and switch off computers. Next is the place where we can attach external hardware device. That means CPU box consists of some place where you can attach external hardware devices like pen drive, keyboard and etc. So that CPU have some place which we can attach external hardware device. So these are the three things inside a CPU box. CPU box consists of a part where data is stored and switches to make computer on and off, and also the place where we can attach external hardware devices. That's all about CPU. Next is keyboard. Keyboard is used to enter information into a computer. Without it, sending any information into the computer is difficult. To write on a computer, we press the keys on the keyboard. This is called the typing. So, to enter some data into computer, we need a device. That device is known as keyboard. and keyboard is used to send information to the computer. Without a keyboard it will be very difficult for us to send or give any input to the computer. Keyboard is an input device, and to write on a computer we press the keys on a keyboard. To write on the computer we are pressing the keys on the keyboard, and this is called the typing. So you can see many keys here, and this is the function keys, this is the alphabet keys, this is the numeric keys, and these are the arrow keys. So these are the main keys that you can see in your keyboard. Next is a keyboard includes keys, letter keys, number keys, navigation keys, arrow keys, function keys, and more keys like shift, caps lock, tab, enter, space bar, escape, and backspace. The first 6 letters in the first row of the letter keys are Q, W, E, R, T, Y. Thus, this keyboard is called the QWERTY keyboard. So, the keyboard is named as QWERTY keyboard because the first alphabets, that is Q, W, E, R, T, Y. These are the alphabets that come first. So the keyboard is named as QWERTY keyboard. We have learned about some keys in the keyboard in the previous slide. There are other keys also like caps lock. Caps lock is used to make your letters capital and also small, and you can use tab keys. Next is enter key, space bar, escape, and backspace. These are the keys other than the keys that we have learned in the previous slide. So caps lock key is used to make your letters capital and small. Without caps lock key you can also use shift key and just press on the letter key so that your alphabets will be capital or small. Next hardware device is mouse. Mouse is a hardware device that is used to select, point, drag and drop objects on the screen. So by using mouse we can select a particular part of a screen, and also we can point, drag and drop objects on the screen. So it has 2 buttons. The mouse have 2 buttons. They are left mouse button and right mouse button. And also there is a scroll wheel in between these buttons. So left mouse button and right mouse button are the 2 buttons in a mouse. A mouse is usually kept on a mouse pad. We can draw pictures, play movies and open files with the help of a mouse. And next one is printer. Printer prints information from the computer onto a sheet of paper. The sheet of paper with the information printed on it is called the printout. Printouts are also referred to as the hard copy of the information. The most common types of printers are dot matrix printers, inkjet printers and laser printers. So printers are a hardware device that help us to take the printout or to take the information from the computer in a printed form. So what we get from the printer is known as printout. Printouts are referred as hard copy of the information. Whatever information we are entering to the computers can be taken out as a printout, and this printout is the hard copy of that information that we have given. And the common types of printers are dot matrix printers, inkjet printers and also laser printers. These are the 3 main types of printers. And the next hardware devices are scanner and speaker. Scanner can read images or text from a physical item such as photograph or paper and convert it into a form that the computer understands. If we have a photo or if we have a paper with some contents inside that, by using a scanner we can convert those items into a computer in which that computer can understand. So scanner is also a hardware device. Next is speaker. Speakers help us to listen to the sound played by a computer. You all know what is a speaker is. Speakers help us to listen to the sound played by a computer. And these are the hardwares that we have learned today, and you have a homework. You have to complete the exercises in the textbook page number 7 and 8. Today we have learned about what is a hardware and different hardwares of a computer, that is keyboard, monitor, mouse, printer, etc. and read the lessons, complete your homework. We'll meet in the interactive session. Thank you.